Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Are you feeling all right? Is everything okay? Good. I'm glad to hear it. But in case everything is not okay, please feel free to take it to the Lord in prayer and wait on Him to work it out on your behalf. Welcome back to the channel here at D Space 4 Space U, where the name is apt to change because I really don't like it. I'm going to change it someday. I just don't know when. But for now, let's get into this, shall we? Yesterday, I made a video discussing some articles of some pretty scary things that are going on these days. But I forgot to mention that people, we are all going to need to come up with a plan for our families in case of an emergency. Meaning, we need to discuss how to get back together in case we end up getting separated because of the goings on in the world today. We need to study each other's phone numbers. Cell phone numbers, home phone numbers. We need to memorize these things because these cell phones have us so addicted and dependent upon them, by design of course, that we can't really function without them. And you just press a button and it dials the telephone numbers for you. You don't even need to remember these numbers, but that's not true. We need to remember these numbers because there's going to be a time, and it's getting closer and closer. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but eventually the grid is going to be shut down and there will be no electricity to be able to charge one's phone, to turn the lights on and things of that nature. So we need to start getting ready to live life the way things used to be without these modern technologies. We got to learn how to be able to navigate in the world and survive without them. And one way is to remember each other's telephone numbers and to come up with a plan, because when Hurricane Katrina hit, and I believe there were some other places that were hit by a really bad storm, their families got separated. And I remember they put the little babies in one place and they sent them somewhere. They sent all the children somewhere, and they sent the parents somewhere else. And they were far from each other, and the parents had really no way of knowing right away where their kids were going. And the parents that were trying to keep their children, in their power, in their control, their children were being taken from them and sent somewhere else. And sometimes I wonder if all of them ever met up again, So I just wanted to say this, y'all. This is really, really serious. And with the raw that people are anticipating, should that come about like people expect it to come about? Can you imagine if a bridge gets hit and your family is on the other side of the bridge and you're on the opposite side of the bridge from where they are? Can you imagine all the bridges being taken out? You know, this is what I'm saying. We need to figure out a plan. We need to figure out a meeting place. And again, I'm going to say, get your food and your water and start getting ready. You know, get yourself some bug out bags ready with emergency stuff in there, you know. And just get ready, because things are out of our control as it is already, and it's only going to be worse. We haven't really seen the worst of it. So I just wanted to say that, you know, I was discussing with my husband that we need to come up with a plan, because in those kinds of emergencies, people are trying to get back home to their families. And in some instances, that is almost like close to impossible. All right. So that's the message for this morning. All right. Take heed. Till next time. Take care. I love you. Shalom.